Hello. Once upon a time, there was a small village in which there were around 500 people living, and the village was under the kingdom of a very strict and disciplinarian king. And he saw a quarrel in his village, and the quarrel was between Carpenter and his neighbor. When King searched the cause and he found that Carpenter began the fight and he started the quarrel. King asked his soldiers to put the Carpenter behind the bars. When Carpenter was behind the bars, he started remembering his wife, he started remembering his small child. He wanted to escape from the jail, he wanted to get released from the jail. But how? So he invented a story. He started telling the story to other prisoners and other culprits that he is having magical power. If he prepares a horse out of wood, one day that horse can fly. This is a good story, but it's a kind of imagination. The talk of Carpenter went from one person to another person. Then soldiers informed the ministers, and ministers informed the king that Carpenter has a magical power. If he constructs a horse, that horse can fly. King was very happy that he is having such a person who can prepare a horse and that horse can fly. So that horse can be very useful in the war. So he asked his ministers to bring forth the carpenter. He interrogated with the carpenter. He asked Carpenter, do you have such a power? If you prepare a horse, that horse can fly. Carpenter said, yes, I have a power. If I am given a 1 year time, I can make a horse for you and that horse can fly. Now, the king was very happy with the carpenter. He asked his ministers to get him released. Carpenter reached home. His wife and child was very happy. And Carpenter started preparing a horse. He was having 1 year time. His wife came to him and asked him that as far as my knowledge reaches, I know that you have no such a power to make the horse fly. Then he said to his wife that I also know that I don't have such a power that horse can fly. But life is made of full of possibilities and uncertainties. If the adversary kings of other states invade our state, and if they win off our state, then there will not be a punishment for me. This is one possibility. Second possibility is if I make a horse and with the divine power, who knows, that can fly as well. And the third possibility that I have 1 year time and the king may die naturally. So there are three ways through which I can escape from the punishment of king. Dear friends, this is a story which tells us that we should not lose hope in any condition, and if we continue living with hope, we can find ways and means to get out of the troubles. I hope this story will be very inspirational and motivational to one and all. Thank you.